Mullen, ticker MULN. We have to keep covering this stock because people keep asking for it, but really I don't understand the interest in this stock. So again, we're down 18% today, we're down at 50 cents. Is this a surprise? No, not at all. Again, we started covering the stock all the way, really, I think back in kind of this area is when we started to focus on it a lot more because people kept asking about it. Looking at the reverse stock split price, that was at when it was at basically $250. Now it's at 50 cents. All of this was predictable. Again, when you see these sorts of moves and the stock just continues to sell off, why would you want to be something that long bias? And again, if companies keep diluting their shares, why would you want to be long bias? So again, that's why we keep covering this stock. Now, what are we paying attention to? It's at 50 cents again. So what's this stock going to have to do to be able to stay NASDAQ listed? Do another reverse stock split. So that's most likely what you're going to see happening again this year already. We had one in May time. We had one already in August. And we've already dropped back below that dollar threshold. So sold off another 50%. We're sitting at 50 cents again. So what are we paying attention to? Again, even if it's at the lows, not something I'm looking to buy at all because, again, it's just a gamble. More like than not, it's just going to continue to fly to the downside. And what's really interesting on a stock like this is not even paying attention to our normal deviational levels, just paying attention to the anchored VWAP. So you have this dark blue. This is an anchored VWAP year to date. So this goes from January 1st. And then you've got the anchored VWAP, a 2-year anchored VWAP. And then you've got a since IPO anchored VWAP. So we got all these levels here, and what are all of them? Just to the closest one, we need to see a 680% move, which is absolutely ridiculous. And if you go to the 2-year anchor VWAP, you need a 3000% move. And to get to the since IPO one, you need a 3370% move. Is any of that likely to happen? No, if it was, and you'd be seeing the institutions buy up. So again, I'm kind of just throwing this out here so if you're not long on it already, or even if you are holding it long, maybe could be a good idea to potentially look to be getting out of a stock like this, because all it will probably do is just keep selling off, do the reverse stock split, sell off again and again. So what am I paying attention to though? If I was looking to trade this, what am I paying attention to? So the only way I'm looking to trade this is short bias, and that's going to be at key levels only. So 360 would be my first short bias levels. You then also got the $14 and $16 short bias levels. Again, those are the anchored VWAPs that we always look to trade. And then going over to the standard deviation channels, these give us other short bias locations, but again, we're just so far off from a tradable level. Our closest short bias level is $16. So basically where that anchored VWAP is, and $25, which is our first deviation between the two charts. So again, this just shows us this stock needs to have such an incredible move just to become slightly overbought. Again, when it comes to $16, it's only slightly overbought. You wouldn't even consider it extremely, just slightly. And for it to have to do over a 3000% move just to be slightly overbought, not something I want to be touching even in the first place. So again, I'm not touching this stock at all unless we can see it move to $16. And again, if you're watching this video later on, make sure it hasn't had a reverse stock split soon. Since the most recent one was a 1 to 9 in August of 2023. But yeah, if we go to the upside from $16 or above, I'm quite happy to look at this short. Probably won't be able to get any shares available, but they do have options, so that's exactly how I'll be looking to trade this. Again, just waiting. If we don't push up to a level like that, which I would say 99% chance we don't, then to me, there's no trading opportunity on this stock, and it will just continue to go to the downside. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, why don't you check out this video, because you'll probably enjoy that one too.